The old house on the edge of the village was nearly forgotten. Paint peeled from its wooden frame and vines crept through the cracks like time itself was trying to reclaim it. But inside, behind a creaky wooden door, was a room that had never lost its power, the prayer room. Every morning at sunrise, 17-year-old Emily would sit in that room, even though she had stopped praying months ago. You see, Emily's mother, Sarah, had fallen seriously ill. Doctors said it was a rare disease, one that didn't respond to treatments anymore. Hope was slowly draining from their lives like sand through broken glass. Emily once believed strongly in prayer. Her mother raised her that way. They used to pray together, laugh, sing worship songs, but now Sarah was in bed, motionless, breathing through an oxygen mask. Emily was tired of praying, of waiting, of crying. One night she whispered to the ceiling, "Why don't you answer? I've begged, I've cried, are you even listening?" Tears fell, not from her eyes anymore. Those had run dry, but from her soul. Silent and invisible, but just as real. Then her grandmother came to visit. Old and slow, but full of faith, she took Emily's hand and said, "The answer doesn't always come when we want. But healing doesn't start in the body, it starts in the heart. Don't stop praying." Something stirred in Emily that night. She entered the prayer room again. She sat in silence at first. Then she slowly whispered, "God, I don't know what to say anymore. But if you're real, if you love her, please heal her, and if not, restore my heart, I can't do this alone." Suddenly the wind howled outside and the candle in the room flickered. Nothing magical happened, no voice from above, no blinding light, just peace. For the first time in months, Emily felt still. She returned to that room every day after school. Not with desperation, but with trust. She read scriptures, she sang softly, she wrote letters to God. One morning, as Emily sang her mother's favorite hymn, a voice called from the hallway, "Emily." She froze. The voice was weak, but familiar. She rushed out and saw her mother sitting up without help for the first time in weeks. "I heard you singing," Sarah whispered, "and I felt strength again." Tears flowed again, this time with hope. The doctors were shocked. Day by day, Sarah improved. It wasn't just medicine. Something deeper was happening. The sickness began to reverse, slowly but surely. But more than that, Emily was restored. She smiled again. She laughed. Her heart was healing too. Months later, the prayer room looked different. Cleaned up. Fresh flowers. A new Bible placed on the table. Now Sarah joins Emily in the room. They pray. Not just for themselves, but for others too. For healing, for hope, for hearts that are breaking. Emily now believes prayer doesn't always change the situation immediately, but it always changes us. And sometimes, that's where true healing begins.